Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the exciting episode of Pokemon Go. So today's episode we are discussing Palkia coming tomorrow and what his best counters are and potentially what he could do in the game. Now, I do realise I've had a bit of a gap again between videos. I've actually been grinding my backside off here to try and get to level 40. I am currently sitting at 3,800,000. So I'm trying to get to 40 within the next, say, 2 weeks, maybe week. See what happens. I've been hitting Kyogre raids and Groudon raids as hard as humanly possible. And we actually successfully got ourselves Shiny Kyogre and Shiny Groudon. I was very happy with that. Enough of that. Now let's get back to the video. So, Palkia will max out at 3,991. With that CP, it'll put him just under Groudon and Kyogre. So, you know, he's going to be top 5. That's fairly decent, and I know potentially later on we'll have even more powerful things coming out and better movesets that will probably trump him. But at this moment, he will be the 5th strongest Pokemon in the game. That's pretty good. Like, let's be honest, we've had some pretty lame raid bosses, and let's look at Deoxys. No one wants Deoxys. It's pretty crappy, let's be honest. It can be soloed. What type of boss, like exclusive boss, should be able to be soloed? That's just ridiculous. Moving on. Palkia is Water and Dragon. Ice type will no longer affect him. Pretty good, but he does pick up electric weakness and he still maintains his fairy type weakness. Now, moving on to the magical numbers. When without weather boost, you're looking between 2,190 and 2,280. With weather boost, you're looking for 2,737 and 2,850. He is boosted by windy weather and rainy weather. So anyone who's out there and it's raining and Palkia's around, hopefully you get yourself a really good one. Palkia's best counters are Rayquaza with Dragon Tail Outrage, Dragonite with Dragon Tail Outrage or Draco Meteor, or a combination of all three because, you know, double move. And like all dragon types, his best counter again is himself, Palkia with Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor. Now I have a list of honourable mentions. We have Salamence, Latios, and Latias. And honestly, the saddest was mentioned, Carnivore and Togekiss. Because they don't have a very fast move, and not going to be the best counters. Carnivore, you're looking for Confusion and Dazzling Gleam, and Togekiss with Hidden Power or Air Slash and Dazzling Gleam. Again, we are suffering from the lack of a very fast move. Theoretically, looking at Palkia's stats, he should be able to be duoed by level 40s with a team of Rayquazas and Dragonites in windy weather with best friend battle boost. But again, his own attacks will be super effective against your team. So when you're attempting to duo it, you are looking for probably either Hydro Pump or Fire Blast so it doesn't give you stab damage against your, or super effective damage, sorry, against your team. The moves that he will potentially have is Dragon Tail, Dragon Breath as a fast move, Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, and Hydro Pump as his charge moves. But we're just going to have to wait till he actually comes out to confirm what moves he actually has. This is off GoHub. Obviously, we can't promise that they are correct. They may be slightly off. And that's the raid guide. Now, we've got a bit of news actually. Charles, the fantastic data miner himself, has picked up a few new things in the update 0.133. 3 new move sounds have been added. Blaze Kick, Muddy Water, and Razor Shell. Now, Razor Shell's level is a Gen 5 move. I don't know why they're adding it, unless they're going to spring a early release of Gen 5, considering how large it actually is in the game. I personally would welcome that. There isn't much left of Gen 4 besides a few Sinnoh evolutions and a hell of a lot of raid bosses. I could happily live with them going, let's give you the rest of the raid bosses, and oh, here's Gen 5 for you to actually hunt. Now moving on from that, there's also a few other things. A new Photobomb badge. No idea what that is. Scene counter stats 12 new Spinda forms that are adding even more Spinda into the game, and evolution gender requirements. That's Gallad and Frostlass. That's super good, because again, that's a few more things that we haven't got that potentially really soon they may release. Couple more odd little update things that I found in my game. We can now actually see what the week is of Adventure Scene. That's pretty cool. I don't feel like it adds much more to the game, but at least you can kind of see what dates you're working on now. So another little thing they've added, when you're checking on the Pokemon's moveset, it has Gym and Raids in one column, which I'll show you here now, and then underneath it also has Trainer Battle. Does that mean, I can see what it means there right now, that we can see the weather boost on a move, if it's not weather boosted raid style, but does it also mean that we potentially could change our Trainer Battle moves, giving it a whole new element into a Pokemon? Do a bit of speculation there. Be cool if they did that, but let's be honest, they probably won't. Thank you very much for watching. I love you. Nightclasher signing off.